Call a break. Got Louisville in the ACC championship. See what I can do with it. So one of us getting that 8 or 9 slot.
After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirkland Street. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Cardinals offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this: after a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
We stopped him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finds room at the 30.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Cardinals are in the red zone now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback off target there, a little behind him. Early in this conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Cardinals come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Well, just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Johnson. He's got it in the open. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the back now goes in motion. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. It's an out route, the catch made. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They try to sneak it for the first.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on third down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
And the Canes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Canes. Methodical but effective, but probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great
defense, man. Play some defense.
All these intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Excellent work by the coverage team he's brought down after just a short return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Jackson. He's got it right near the end zone. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking for a gap. It's Hardy. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Nice grab. It's Pringle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here.
Yeah, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Stays alive. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Catch made on the right side. Football comes out. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop. Fumble and make first down yardage. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse.
What's up, guys? I'm here, man.
Closer look. First down here.
Struggling. The computer trying to get me.
Handing off on the draw play. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion, and the illusion was that they're going to throw the football. It looked like a pass play, but instead, they turned it into a draw. The offensive line were able to get out in front. They drew the defensive line upfield and beat them at their own game. That's why they picked up big yards in the secondary.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they come out of that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Trying to find room. It's Brown. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him at the 27. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this ACC championship. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Bringing it out, it's Pringle. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He's stopping right at the 24.
Man, he's reaching through people and making a
Bust that
tackle.
for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Hurricanes line it up with first and goal. Looking for a man. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Defense will come to the party, man.
Some bold,
Defense
great
tripping.
execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner trying to create good field position. The returner is brought down.
What was that? They morphed my man out of the way. Bro. I had a dude on the kickoff coming to make the tackle. I let the computer do it. And watch he just back up. 46. Right here. What is that? What is that? Invisible blocker, bro. Oh, man, that's crazy. I gave him 15 yards.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion sets up a second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Okay, it's third down after that run. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense will wrap it up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The Cardinals are moving quickly.
Got it.
Great job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. QB bootlegs here. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing
Get the ball off,
man.
Keep batting the ball down for.
It's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
To throw, it's Jackson. Running out of time in the pocket. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but he gains
cannot get off the field.
First down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. The ball is caught. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Johnson. Grabbed by the receiver. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Pringle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He lays out great.
Good catch, JoJo.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Johnson. He flips it to the back across the middle. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain. And look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And they'll go right back to him on first down. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Back to throw. It's Johnson. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good
Touchdown, Hurricanes. And they take the lead here in the
Let's
fourth
go.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this.
Let's go.
To give them the lead.
Big catch, JoJo. Key moment recap. Great job. You came in with a score. Continue to the next moment. What is that? Let me kick this
They'll try
extra
to add
point,
the
dog.
lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead here very late, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can just seal the win. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. The timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And
Picked off.
Picked off in the end zone. He could go.
Yes.
Goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense.
We will take it.
What a special year and a moment these players will never forget.
ACC
Once
championship.
they went into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Marty Brown. Get out of there with that dub. Woo. I was 16 for 17. That one bad interception. That's a long time coming. ACC championship. Coins for that? Oh, I beat Louisville last. Game Guru unlocked. Got my party. Who else we got? Alice Lord. Sly. Okay. Georgia won. Georgia won the ACC. Indiana won. That's the game. Lewis got 40 rebounds. Oh Lord, we got Georgia. Louisville didn't make it. That's not Louisville. Their home game. Mahomes, Ohio State. USC hosts Boise State. Notre Dame hosts Tulane. Penn State and BYU got 5. Georgia, BYU, and Indiana again. What's up?